Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, go the updates. This time for today's video, it's a local beer, which is always awesome to do, so I'm really excited about this. Now, to be fair, full disclosure, I have had 4 ounces of this beer before. So I went to the brewery yesterday and hung out, tried some stuff, saw their new space, and what will become their even newer space. But anyway, so I did have this on draft there at a 4-ounce pour. It's called She's the Bomb, and it's a heavily fruited sour ale brewed with blackberry, blueberry, strawberry, banana, vanilla, and cinnamon. The banana really is more just for I love banana. Like when I make a smoothie, I do put bananas in them. But like it makes sense. It's just there for the consistency. It doesn't really give a lot of flavor or really any flavor because when you mix the blackberries, the blueberries, and the strawberries, that like pectin thing you're looking for, like there, you definitely there's fibrous parts of those fruits clearly, but they're also can be very watery. So the banana puree. Anyway, why am I saying all this? You probably won't hear me talk about banana moving forward. Anyway, let's get into it. I rolled the can, so I hope I kicked up all that nice, particulates and pectin, and man, that beer just that looks like a beer that used pureed blackberry, strawberry, and blueberry. Man, look at that. It's just that dark purple. The head is like this purple with some pink and a little bit of white mixed in. But I mean, that is such a dark, intensely dark purple color. Almost like blood or something. Like totally, wow, it's a trip. Let's get into the aroma. So there is a nice sweetness to it, and I don't think it's just in my head because I know it has vanilla, but you get a little bit of vanilla, but it really is very berry forward. Interestingly, because of some of that sour tartness, it almost smells like, I think, raspberries, because to me that's one of the tartar berries, even though it doesn't have any raspberries in it. So like it's definitely berry forward, has that sweetness, has definitely the tartness and that sourness, kiss of cinnamon, not too much, almost like accentuating what's there, but definitely it is the berry first and foremost, the berry overwhelmingly over everything else that's going on. I mean, it smells exactly how I want it to smell. Let's get into the taste. Cheers. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, you really don't get that banana. And even if you did, I love banana. I'd be totally fine with that. But yeah, it's so much follows the nose. Awesome level of tart sourness. It's both of those things. It's thirst-inducing in its sourness. It has some of that pucker, like everything you want with that. Bursting with the berry, very much like you got a frozen bag of mixed berries and blended it up, turned that into a beer. It's so much that. There is some sweetness. I think that vanilla helps accentuate that sweetness. The cinnamon, I get less cinnamon than I did in the aroma. And again, the aroma, there wasn't a lot of cinnamon. So maybe just a little bit kind of complementing, adding a layer of depth certainly without overpowering. I would not want this to have a big cinnamon kick to it. So I'm glad they did not use a heavy hand with the cinnamon. Just a little bit to accentuate words. What is there, man? Yeah, I could really swear there was raspberries because that berry medley mixed in with the base beer. But then you do get these notes of for me, the blackberry, of the 3 berries that are in this, blackberry is probably the one that's for sure sticking out. Strawberries can be an intense fruit, can also just be very, depending on how ripe they are, things like that, cannot kick out a lot. I would say a similar thing is also true of blueberries, but that blackberry into the raspberry in my mind It's just lovely. This is such a nice hot weather beer. Um, for the people who are like, is this even a beer at this point? You do get some of the base sourness, like the malt bill grain. Not quite bready, but like a kiss of doughiness. So not like cooked bread or crackers, but more like the uncooked doughiness. So like between that and the sourness, the fruit giving that tartness, elements of beer, right? But like it is definitely the thing it is, and that's good. That's what it's supposed to be. Like, why would I be mad at that? But just for people who like that conversation, here's me contributing to that conversation. You're welcome. But yeah, this is delivering what it's supposed to. I'm not mad at it. I don't think I said the ABV. 6.7%. Yeah, I mean, definitely I don't taste any alcohol, which is nice. I don't know in this style how much I really want to taste any alcohol, so like that's good. And I think I forgot to mention too, proper glassware. It's going to taste better. That's why it's so good. Nah. And I love the can art. Love the can art. Local beer, local artist who did the can art, which is really rad. Yeah, I'm all in on this beer. Having a beer like this, local brewery, like how can you get any better than that? So yeah, no, I'm very happy that I grabbed a 4-pack. Have you had this beer before? Have you had similar beers? What do you think of these heavily fruited sours? This like smoothie style sour? Fan, not a fan? Anything, everything. Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. Snow Hype Beer Reviews at both of those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.